going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the new World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And happy Mother's Day to the wonderful mothers out there. Now, Bitcoin and cryptos are down about another 4%. CME opens tonight, so we know it's going to move the market. And as the stock market opens, it's going to move again. So, guys, make sure you're definitely paying attention to the actual indicators. Now, we have open interest is not looking great. As we can see, the volume of contracts are very low. But stocks and cryptos have taken a beating, and we know how they like to use the news media, give us breaking news in order to give us a slight pump. I definitely see a pump coming. Do not allow these dips to scare you, because we know we're going to bounce off the bottom, but we're going to continue on pumping and dumping because we know the Fed is going to continue to raise rates. So the key, guys, is looking at yields and stable coins. So do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. That's yield rates, that's volume. You got to have volume or to move either way. And as we can see, volume moved up as we were moving down. We have Tether, we have USDC. We know Tether and USDC are like dollars. That's how they're pumping the market. That's how they dump the market. And then, of course, we have the Fed. Don't forget to pay attention to the actual repo. But, guys, we're going to get another 50 basis points next month. Plus, we have this balance sheet that's rolling off. Also, we have all the central banks moving in lockstep. Yes, one is moving before the other, but they're doing the same thing. And we know the ECB in July is going to start following us. And then Japan, who owns a lot of the American debt along with China. But don't forget, the Fed printed 20% of all money in existence in 1 year. but they had a goal with that, and that's to build a fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And don't forget, guys, I give you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. And then, guys, we have Grayscale, who pulled back a little, down to 32.4 billion. We know around this time on a monthly basis, when we were in the bull market, they were buying up like crazy. Everything has slowed up since November. November of last year marked the start of the bear market, and we know we're going down from here. So therefore, they can build the fourth industrial revolution. Remember, this is Shemitah year. And that's why I kept telling you that 2022 was the start of some of the worst times in economic history. And we're starting to see it play out. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Utah governor approves a blockchain and digital innovation task force. And we're starting to see state by state some type of crypto rule, blockchain rule, go into effect. So therefore, they keep building behind the curtain. You won't see any of these politicians educating the masses on the fourth industrial revolution. Now we have Under Armour to mint NBA warrior Stephen Curry's inspired NFTs. And again, we know the NWO used the idols in order to push their agenda. And lastly, this may be the breaking news we may get on Monday in order to give us a little bump. We have Meta's Instagram to support NFTs from Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, and Flow. So like I stated, we know the NWO uses the media. They own all media, so they control the minds of the masses. But do not allow this dip to scare you. Stay focused on the actual indicators and the news, because guys, we're in the most manipulated market in history. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But if you're a trader, make sure you're taking advantage of these pumps and dumps. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the new world order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home getting home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.